Hi everyone, welcome back to Sri Sampath Vinayaka Learn Easy channel. Now, in this video we are going to discuss exercise 3.4 of the chapter polynomials. Okay, in this the first question is divide the polynomial p of x by the polynomial g of x and is asking us to find the quotient and remainder in each of the following cases. Okay, the first case here given as the given polynomials p of x is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3 and g of x is given as x square minus 2. In the given polynomial x term is missing, so in the place of that x term I am going to write 0. Now, so according to the problem I have to divide p of x by g of x, so I am going to do the same. X square plus 0 minus 2, okay na, is going to divide x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. Okay, now see, here to obtain the first term in the quotient I have to divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So that is x cube by x square. Here in this x square 2 x's are going to cancel 2 x's of the numerator. Then the first term of the quotient is x. Now multiply that x to the divisor, x square minus 2, that is x into x square x cube, next x into 0 0 and x into minus 2 minus 2x. Okay, we have to change the signs. These two are going to be cancelled. Minus 3x square plus 7x minus 3. Understand, ma? To obtain the second term of the quotient, I have to divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. X square and x square are going to be cancelled. Then minus 3 is my second term of the quotient. Then minus 3 into x square minus 3x square minus 3 into 0 0 minus 3 into minus 2 plus 6. See, the here plus 3x square and minus 3x square are going to be cancelled. Here it is 7x minus 9. See, here the reminder's degree is 1 and the divisor's degree is 2. So we have to stop the division here. Therefore, here quotient is equal to x minus 3. Remainder is equal to 7x minus 9. Okay, in this way we have to write the answers. Okay, see, second problem. He gave p of x is equal to x power of 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. We have to arrange the given polynomial in standard form. Once we have to check whether all the terms are present here or not. By saying after 4th degree term, I have to write 3rd degree term. Here the 3rd degree term is missing. So in the place of that 3rd degree term, I am going to write 0. Okay, so x power of 4 plus 0 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Now g of x he gave as 1 minus x plus x square. Okay, I have to arrange it in a standard form now. Because of that, I am going to take that g of x as x square minus x plus 1. Now I have to divide that p of x with g of x. No, that is x square minus x plus 1 is going to divide x power of 4 plus 0 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Okay, now I am going to write the quotient on the dividend. Okay, now see. For obtaining the first term in the quotient, I have to divide the first term of the dividend by first term of the divisor. Here 2 x's are going to cancel with 2 x's. Then I am going to get x square in the quotient as the first term. Now I have to multiply this x square with the divisor. So x power of 4 minus x cube. X square into 1 plus x square. So minus plus minus. Here these two terms are going to be cancelled. Then x cube minus 4x square plus 4x I have to write. Why? Because here see minus 3x square minus x square, that is minus 4x square. Coming to the second term, Okay, now here the first term is x cube, but here the first term is x square. So x in the 2x cube, 2 x's are going to be cancelled. Then 1 x is going to be left. That plus x is our second term of the quotient. Okay, now see. With that plus x I have to multiply the divisor. So x cube minus x square plus x naught. So minus plus minus. Here the x cube terms are going to cancel. Here it is minus 3x square plus 3x. I have to carry that constant plus 5. Okay, Nama? To obtain the third term, 3x square by x square. X square are going to be cancelled. Then minus 3 is the third term of the quotient. So minus 3 into x square minus 3x square. Minus 3 it is plus 3x. It is minus 3 mark. So here see these two terms are going to cancel and 8 is our remainder. The remainder is constant now. We have to stop doing the division. Okay, now therefore quotient we have to write. Quotient is equal to x square plus x minus 3. Remainder is equal to 8. Okay, Nama? See third problem. Given polynomials p of x is equal to x power of 4 minus 5x plus 6 he gave. Now I have to arrange the given polynomial into a standard form. So here see after fourth degree we are not having third and second degree terms. Okay na? So I have to arrange in the place of that cube term and square term, okay na, zeros. So that is why x power of 4 plus 0 minus 5x plus 6. Okay, here see in the g of x, just we are having square term and constant. We are not having that x term. So in the place of that x term, I am going to write 0. So minus x square plus 0 plus 2 ma. Now I have to divide that p of x with g of x no ma. So minus x square plus 0 plus 2. With this g of x, I have to divide the p of x, that is x power of 4 plus 0 plus again 0 minus 5x plus 6. Okay na? See ma. Now to obtain the first term of the quotient, I have to divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So here 2 x's are going to cancel with 2 x's and I am going to have minus x square in the quotient as the first term. So I have to multiply this divisor with this minus x square. That is, it is x power of 4. Why? Because minus x square into minus x square. And minus x square into 0, 0. Minus x square into 2, minus 2x square. Okay, Nama? So I have to change the signs. So I am going to write minus 2x square. Okay, now minus 5x plus 6. Okay, in the polynomial division, you may carry any number of terms ma. Why? Because by writing plus 0 here, no change. Okay, so you have to calculate the second term of the quotient. For that you have to divide the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor here. Here the dividend is minus 2x square minus 5x plus 6 ma. So here 2x's and 2x's are going to be cancelled and minus minus are going to be cancelled. Then plus 2 is our second term of the quotient. Then plus 2 into x square minus x square minus 2x square. Plus 2 into 0, 0. Plus 2 into 2 plus 4. Okay, Nama? So I have to change the signs. Here these two are going to cancel. Here minus 5x plus 2 is the remainder. Here I have to stop doing the division because the degree of the remainder is 1 less than the degree of the divisor. Okay, now here degree of the divisor is 2 no ma. So here you have to stop doing the division. Therefore quotient is equal to minus x square plus 2. Remainder is equal to minus 5x plus 2 ma. Okay, see ma. The second question here. Check in which case the first polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial by dividing the second polynomial by the first polynomial. Now he asks us to check Okay, now this first polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial or not? Okay, it can be confirmed by dividing the second polynomial by the first polynomial. Okay, if we are going to obtain the remainder 0, then this first polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial we know. So like that we have to do the problem. Firstly, we have to divide the second polynomial by the first. Okay, before going to start dividing it, we have to check whether the given polynomials are in a standard form or not. Okay, if there is any missing terms, then you have to write 0 in the place of that missing term. See ma, here fourth degree term we are having, okay, cube term we are having, square term we are having, x term we are having, and constant we are having. So in the dividend there is no missing terms, and it is in a standard form. So I have to write the dividend as it is. Okay, minus 90 minus 12. Okay, now I have to divide it with the first polynomial. Here see ma, after square term I am having constant. So here x term, I mean first degree term, t term is missing. Okay, so I am going to write in the place of that 0. Okay, it's minus 3. So see ma, square term I am having here, first degree term is missing. So in the place of first degree term I am writing 0. Okay, now I have to start doing the division process. For obtaining the first term in the quotient, I have to divide the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor. Here t square and 2t here cancels. 2 t square is the first term in the quotient. Now I have to multiply this divisor with the 2t square. See ma, the 2t square into t square, 2t to the power of 4. Next 2t into 0, 0, 2t square into 0. And 2t square into 3 minus 6t square. It is minus, it is plus. Here these two terms are going to cancel. Now 3t cube plus 4t square it is. Why? Because it is minus 2 square and it is plus 6t square. No ma? Now I have to carry one term, that is minus 90. To obtain the second term of the quotient, I have to divide the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor. T square and 2t's here cancel, 1t left. So that is plus 3t. I have to multiply this divisor with that plus 3t. So plus 3t cube ma. 3t into 0, 0. 3t into minus 3, minus 90. Minus plus 4t square. Here also these two are going to cancel, that is 0 and minus 12. To obtain the third term, 4t square by t square it is. T square and t square are going to be cancelled, it is plus 4. So plus 4 is the third term of the quotient. Now see ma, plus 4 into t square plus 4t square, and it is 0 and it is 12. And now 0. We obtain 0 in the remainder. Okay, so the first polynomial is the factor of the second. So I have to write, that is t square minus 3 is a factor of, here I am going to write mark in the bottom. Okay, t square minus 3 is a factor of 2t power of 4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 9t minus 12. Okay na? Similarly we have to do the remaining two problems. Okay, I hope you understand everyone. See ma, the second question. I have to divide this second polynomial with the first one. Now I have to check all the terms in the given polynomials are there or not. So see ma, x power of 4 term, x cube term, x square term, x term and constant. So the dividend is having all the terms and it is in a standard form. Coming to the divisor, divisor is also having all the terms and also it is in a standard form. So now I have to divide with x square plus 3x plus 1 to this 3x power of 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2 ma. Okay, now see, to obtain the first term of the quotient I have to divide the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor. Okay, x square and here 2x's are going to cancel, then 3x square is my first term in the quotient. Now 3x square into x square, 3x power of 4. 3x square into 3x, 9x cube. Okay now, plus 1 into 3x square, 3x square 1. So minus minus minus. Here these two are going to cancel. Then minus 4x cube minus 10x square plus I have to carry the 2x. To obtain the second term, I have to divide the first term by the first term of the divisor. Okay, one left, that is minus 4x is my second term of the quotient. Now see this minus 4x into x square minus 4x cube minus 4x into plus 3 minus 12x square. Okay, next minus 4x into plus 1 minus 4x plus plus and plus. These two are going to be cancelled here and it is plus 2x square plus 6x and I have to carry that constant 2. Coming to the third term in the quotient, okay now I have to divide the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor. Okay now, so 2 left plus 2, that is plus 2 into x square plus 2x square plus 2 into 3x plus 6x plus 2 into 1 plus 2 minus minus minus. Here all these terms are cancelled. Okay, so here the first polynomial, that is x square plus 3x plus 1 is a factor of, what is this, 3x power of 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2 marks, because the remainder is here 0. Okay now, in this way we have to solve this problem. I hope you understand. See my third question. Here I have to divide the second polynomial with the first one. Now I have to check all the terms in the given polynomials are there or not. See ma, it is x power of 5 term. Then we have to check whether the x power of 4 term is there or not. See, after x power of 5 term, x cube term he gave. That means here x power of 4 term is missing. Okay na? So I have to write 0 in the place of that x power of 4 term and rest of all the terms are there. Coming to this first polynomial, here x cube term is there and x square term is missing. So while dividing, I have to arrange them. Okay na? See, x cube, I have to write 0 in the place of x square and minus 3x plus 1. Okay, coming to this dividend, x power of 5, 0 minus 4x cube and x square plus 3x plus 1. Okay now, see ma, to obtain the first term of the quotient, I have to divide the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor. See, first term of the dividend here is x power of 5 and first term of the divisor is x cube. That is x square is my first term in the quotient. Then x square into x cube, x power of 5 and x square into 0, 0. X square into minus 3, minus 3x cube and x square into 1, x square. Now I have to change the symbols. These two are going to cancel and here also these two are going to cancel. So see ma, minus x cube plus 0 plus 3x plus 1 I have to write. Coming to the second term of the quotient, I have to divide this minus x cube with the x cube. X cube are going to cancel, minus 1. So that minus 1 into x cube minus x cube plus 0 minus 1 into minus 3x plus 3x plus 1 into minus 1 minus 1. See ma. Okay, here I have to write the reverse symbols. Okay, that means these two are going to cancel and these two are also going to be cancelled and the remainder is 2. Here we obtained remainder as 2. So this polynomial x cube minus 3x plus 1 is not a factor of the polynomial x power of 5. That is x cube minus 3x plus 1 is not a factor of x power of 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1 ma. Okay, see ma, the third question. Obtain all other zeros of 3x power of 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5 if two of its zeros are root over 5 by 3 and minus root over 5 by 3. That means we know that the polynomial is of degree 4. So it must have 4 zeros. Okay, out of those 4 zeros, 2 of the zeros are given to us. Now we have to calculate the other 2 zeros. Okay, to find the other 2 zeros, firstly we have to write the given polynomial as p of x. So p of x is equal to 3x power of 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. Also given 2 zeros of that p of x are root 5 by 3 comma minus root 5 by 3. And now we have to rewind or once recall a concept of 9th class. That is, if some value is a 0 of that p of x, then x minus that value is a factor of the polynomial p of x. That means sigma. If a is a 0 of p of x, then x minus a is a factor of p of x. Let us suppose if minus a is a 0 of p of x, then x plus a is a factor of p of x, like that. For example, if 3 is a 0 of p of x, then x minus 3 is a factor of p of x. So here we know root 5 by 3 is a 0. So x minus root 5 by 3 is a factor of p of x, it become. Okay, that we have to write. That is x minus root 5 by 3 comma x plus root of 5 by 3 or factors of p of x. Okay, and one more thing you have to remember. For example, Sima, for 18 2 is a factor and 3 is a factor. Okay, the product of these 2 and 3, that is equal to 6, is also a factor of 18, we know. So these two are the factors of p of x. So the product of these two values is also a factor of that p of x. Okay, that is we have to write as, we know that x minus root over 5 by 3 into x plus root over 5 by 3, that is equal to x square minus root over 5 by 3 whole square, that is equal to x square minus 5 by 3 is also a factor of p of x. Okay, Seema. That is, this x square minus 5 by 3 is a factor to this p of x. Now, just you have to observe that this is a quadratic equation. Okay, and it is a factor of p of x. By dividing that p of x with this quadratic equation, I have to obtain a quadratic equation in the quotient. I have to factorize that quotient. Okay, once see. By dividing the p of x with this factor x square minus 5 by 3. Here in this x square minus 5 by 3, x term is missing, no? That is why I have to write 0 in the place of that x term. Now see, 3x power of 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. Okay, for that listen, the first term of the quotient is 3x power of 4 by x square. That is equal to 2x's and 2x's are going to be cancelled. Then 3x square is my first term of the quotient. Now see, 3x power of 4 and it is 0. And 3 and 3, this 3x square multiplies this. Now 3 and 3 are going to be cancelled. Okay, now then minus 5x square. See, 6x cube. Okay, plus 3x square I have to write here. Okay, nama? And minus 10x. See, here the second term 6x cube by x square. 1x is left. So 6x, this is plus 6x. I have to write plus 6x here. So 6x cube. Okay, plus 0. Okay, now 3 1s are 3 2s are, that is minus 10x. Minus plus. These terms are going to cancel. 3x square plus 0 minus 5. Okay, to obtain the third term of the quotient, I have to divide 3x square by x square. That is plus 3 it is. So plus 3 is my third term of the quotient. Plus 3 into x square plus 3x square. And it is 0. 3 3 are going to cancel and it is minus 5. It is minus, it is plus 0. as it is a factor of that p of x, you must be obtain the remainder value as 0. Okay, so see ma, now I have to use the division algorithm, that is dividend is equal to divisor into quotient. Here I am not going to write that plus remainder because it is a 0. Understand ma? Now I am going to do that. Therefore this dividend, this means this entire value is p of x no ma. So dividend is equal to divisor into quotient. Actually we have to write plus remainder also. Here the remainder is 0. So no need to write that remainder here. So dividend here p of x no ma, then p of x is equal to divisor means x square minus 5 by 3 into quotient means sigma. Here I am having 3 as common in the quotient. So I have to take out that 3 common ma, x square then 2x plus 1 ma. Okay na? So now see, it is x square minus 5 by 3. This 3 I am going to write outside. Okay, now it is x plus 1 whole square ma. Okay, if you can write directly you may write, else you have to factorize this 1 into 1 1 ma. Okay, so x square plus x plus 1. Okay na? So see ma, 3 into x square minus 5 by 3 into, see ma, if I am going to take out x common in the two terms, then x plus 1 is the next term. Now see, in these two terms I am having x plus 1 is common, no, then x plus 1 into x plus 1. Okay now, therefore zeros of p of x are, see ma, to obtain zeros of any polynomial I must equalize that given polynomial to 0 ma. This is a polynomial p of x, no, to obtain its 0 I have to equalize it to 0 ma. For that see ma, this x square minus 5 by 3 means x plus root 5 by 3 into x minus root 5 by 3. Okay na? In the previous steps we expressed this x plus root 5 by 3 into x minus root 5 by 3 as x square minus 5 by 3. Again I am going to use the same value here, and it is x plus 1 into x plus 1. See ma, to obtain its zeros I have to equalize each factor to 0 ma. So x plus root 5 by 3 is equal to 0 means the zeros are x is equal to minus root 5 by 3 comma plus root 5 by 3 comma minus 1 comma minus 1. Therefore the other two zeros are minus 1 comma minus 1 comma. Okay, I hope you understand everyone. It's a very important problem. Okay, see ma, the fourth question. It's a very important question. On dividing x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by a polynomial g of x, the quotient and remainder were x minus 2 and minus 2x plus 4 he gave, and he asked us to find the g of x. Okay, see ma, for that we know the standard procedure for division of the polynomials. In Euclid division lemma we are going to write b, a, q, r. No, similarly in the polynomials you have to remember g of x, p of x, q of x and r of x. This notation you have to remember. Now see ma, here he gave the polynomial p of x as x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. Okay, and quotient q of x as x minus 2 and remainder r of x as minus 2x plus 4 he gave. Now we have to calculate g of x. Okay, by this division algorithm I am going to write this p of x as p of x is equal to what ma? By division algorithm. Okay, see ma, by division algorithm p of x is equal to, so q of x into g of x. Okay, whole plus remainder r of x. So now I have to do the same. See ma, p of x means what is that? X cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. Okay na ma? That is equal to q of x means what ma? X minus 2 into g of x means g of x only. I don't know this g of x. Plus remainder means minus 2x plus 4 ma. So now I have to shift this minus 2x plus 4 to left hand side. Then see ma, x cube minus 3x square, and here we are having plus x, and by transferring that minus 2x to left hand side it becomes plus 2x, and here I am having plus 2, and this plus 4 becomes minus 4 is equal to x minus 2 into g of x ma. Okay, I want g of x no ma, therefore g of x is equal to whole this value, that is x cube minus 3x square plus 3x, that is x plus 2x 3x minus 2 whole by x minus 2. Okay, now by dividing the polynomial with this x minus 2, I am going to obtain this g of x ma. For that I have to do the division here. Okay, see, I am going to divide x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2, okay, by x minus 2. See ma, I am going to divide this polynomial with x minus 2. Then the value what I am going to obtain in the quotient is our g of x. Okay, now see, the first term here is x cube by x, that is equal to x square ma. Okay, so x square, see, x square into this x cube, okay now, minus 2x square and minus plus, it is minus x square plus 3x ma. The second term is x minus x square by x, that is equal to minus x. Minus x is minus x square, minus x into x minus x square, and plus 2x it is. Okay, it is plus and it is minus. Here x minus 2. It is very clear to us that x by x is equal to plus 1 ma. Okay, that is plus 1. That is x minus 2 ma. So minus plus. So remainder is 0. Therefore the g of x is, therefore g of x is equal to what ma? X square minus x plus 1. It's a very important problem ma. Many times this question is given in the final exams. Okay, see ma, here in this fifth question he asks us to write some examples of the polynomials p of x, g of x, q of x and r of x, okay, which satisfies the division algorithm, that means this one, and the conditions degree of p of x is equal to degree of q of x, and degree of q of x is equal to degree of r of x, and degree of r of x is equal to 0 we have to write. It's a very important conceptual question ma. See, now for the first question, see, here he gave one condition, that is degree of this p of x and degree of q of x are same. Okay, we already learned one concept, that is degree of g of x and degree of q of x together gives the degree of p of x ma. That means the sum of the degrees of g of x and q of x produces the degree of p of x. Okay, but here these two degrees are same he said, that means the degree of g of x is 0 ma. Okay, listen very carefully. We know degree of g of x plus degree of q of x is equal to degree of p of x. Okay na, but here he gave degree of p of x and degree of q of x are same. That means if these two degrees are same, then definitely degree of g of x is 0. Okay, now whose degree is 0 ma? We know that the constant's degree is 0. That means for the first question you know the g of x. That means you have to write a constant as your g of x. I am going to write 3. As you wish ma. If you want to write 8, you may write. Okay, now see, I have to write the two polynomials p of and g of x, p of x and g of x with the same degree. Here I am going to write x square, okay na, as see ma, 9x square as the p of x. Then definitely this q of x is x square ma, okay na, and I am going to write some constant here. Okay, that is let us suppose it is 1. Okay, then it is see ma, 3x square is 9x square. Okay, then your remainder is 1. Likewise we have to write the examples for the polynomials. See, this is one example. If you write another example, take the g of x value as, let us suppose, see ma, I am going to write minus 5 as g of x. Okay now, these two are having the same degree no ma. So here I am going to write x square, and here also I am going to write x square. If you don't want to write x square, then write x. Okay, you may write x cube. Okay, whatever you are going to write, the degree must be same ma. Here its degree is 1. So see ma, here I am going to write, let us suppose it is 10. Okay, now 10x plus 3 it is. Then 5 minus see ma, minus 2x. Okay, it is 10x. Our remainder is 3. Okay, like that I may write. Okay, nama. You may take other than degree 2, 1. Okay, now you may take the degree as 5, 7, 9, 10, 100, whatever the degree you want to write. Write the degree of the polynomial p of x and q of x with the same. Okay, so like that you may write the examples. Okay, now here g of x is minus 5, p of x is 10x plus 3, q of x is minus 2x, and remainder is 3. Okay, like that you may write your own examples. Coming to that second question, degree of q of x and degree of r of x are same, is it? See ma, degree of quotient and degree of the remainder are same. Okay, that means firstly you have to write and we have to assume the degrees first. For example, see here I am going to write the quotient as x plus 2. That means its degree is 1. Okay, now here also you may write x minus x, let us suppose. Okay, that means you know the quotient and also you know the remainder. Okay, now we know the g of x is having, okay, now the degree greater than this r of x. That means here r of x degree is 1 now, so g of x degree may be more than 1. Okay, now that is, here you may take the degree 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. More than 2 you may take. Just I am going to write x square here. Okay, na ma'am. So see, we know by the division algorithm, okay na, this dividend is equivalent to product of these two plus this remainder. Just multiply these two ma. X into x square into x, x cube. X square into 2x square. And we have to add this one. So this is our p of x. Understand ma? So firstly you have to arrange the quotient and remainder as he gave the condition degree of q of x is equal to degree of r of x or same. Okay, so I just going to take this q of x as x plus 2 and remainder as minus x, and then this g of x is going to be taken as any polynomial greater than the degree 1. That means simply I am going to write x square here. Okay, nama. Now for another example, see, you may take this quotient as x square plus 2x. That means second degree you have to consider. Here I am going to write simply x square as remainder because these two are of the same degree now. So here I may write a polynomial with degree more than 2. That means here I am going to consider x power of 4, let us suppose. Then x power of, see ma, this g of x into q of x plus remainder produces the dividend. Then multiply x power of 4 into x square, x power of 6. X power of 4 into this 2x, 2x power of 5. And this remainder we have to add now, x square. Okay, these are the different polynomials as example for the second question. You may write p of x as x power of 6 plus 2x power of 5 plus x square. G of x as x power of 4. Q of x as x square plus 2x. And remainder r of x as x square ma. Okay na? You may take your own examples also. Okay na ma? Example 1, example 2. Okay, now coming to this third question. See ma, here example 1 I am going to write. See, degree of remainder is 0. Okay now, listen ma, whenever is going to ask you to write any polynomial with degree 0, just you have to recall the polynomial concepts. Whose degree is 0 ma? Constant's degree is 0. That means firstly you have to write some constant in the remainder. Okay, and now here the reminder's degree is 0. Then you may consider the divisor's degree as a constant, that means 0 or other than 0, that is more than 0. Why? Because we know that g of x degree is more than the reminder's degree. So here I am going to write the divisor as x plus 2 ma. With degree 1 I am going to consider. So then definitely, listen ma, you may take any value in the quotient. For example, here I am going to write x square. Why? Because there is no restriction for the quotient. Now to obtain this dividend, I have to multiply divisor and quotient. X into x square, x cube, and it is 2x square, and this minus 8 is added to this. So in this way you are going to write the examples for the polynomials. Okay, and another example. See now write the remainder as 7. Okay now, if the reminder's degree is 0, then degree of the divisor is 0 or more than 0. So here I am going to write x cube plus 2x as divisor, and I am going to write the quotient as x plus 2 only. Okay now, you may take any polynomial as quotient. Now multiply these two and add this remainder to obtain the dividend. So x cube into x, x power of 4, x cube into 2, 2x cube. Next 2x into x, 2x square, and 2x into 2, so 2x into 2, 4x, and plus 7. This is our dividend. Like that you may write your own examples for the given conditions. Understand? This is a very important conceptual question. Okay, I hope you understand everyone. With this sum we have completed the polynomial chapter. Thank you for watching the videos, and I am going to thank everyone for subscribing this channel and giving your love and support to Sri Sampath Vinayaka Learn Easy channel. Okay, thank you ma.